Hey, okay, I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible. We are going to try to get a Ruby on Rails app on Heroku, auto-deploying through GitHub from Replit. Okay, so we're going to create a new app in Rails. Hello, Heroku. Let's make it private. It can be public, whatever. Let's create it. Here we go. We've got a Ruby on Rails app. So I'm going to let's see. I'll change the route a little bit just so we've got like a root thing. Route application controller. Let's scaffold something up. Rails G scaffold welcome. Rails G controller welcome. We're gonna just make a welcome page and we want a database too. Let's Rails G scaffold to do, and it'll have like a name and done boolean. Okay, we'll also have some to-dos. Okay, so we've got views, to-dos, and welcome. Add a file index.html.erb h1 welcome, and we need some to-dos, so we'll link to to-dos path. Okay, we'll save this. We've got our scaffold. Let's Rails DB migrate to see if we can run this. Let's do our route and set the route to welcome index hash index, and we've got resources to do's up there. That's cool. So let's boot it and see if we get our index. Hey, look at that, welcome and to-dos. Let's bounce this out and then we can click it. To-dos didn't go anywhere. My link must have been bad. Okay, we're in to-dos. We've got to-dos. We can do a new to-do. Name, test. Look at that. It has a checkbox. Create to-do. Back to to-dos. Okay, here's our to-dos. Okay, that's as far as we're going to build this thing. Let's version control. Start out and basic scaffold. Commit and push. So we've got our initial commit. So now this project is checked into Git here at Replit. Can we connect this to GitHub? Hello Heroku. Private. Let's make it public. Create. Okay. It's now on GitHub. And then we'll go over to Heroku and we'll make a new app. We'll call it Hello Heroku, and then it has to be unique. Start with lowercase letter. Hello Heroku Replit. Okay, create. And then we want this to deploy. Where's the GitHub deploy? GitHub. Hello Heroku. Is that what we called it? Connect. I don't know if it pushed, but if it did, it's ready to go. Okay, we need to push it. So let's some white space, save, adjusted the page. I don't know. Commit and push. That should trigger a push to Git, to GitHub, and then Heroku. If we're hooked up right. Are we hooked up right? Activity. Did it work? It's in there, adjusted the page. Hello, Heroku. Maybe I didn't connect it to the right one. Oh, enable automatic deploys. Okay, we're gonna deploy main. I'm gonna deploy it now. Hey, there's a manual deploy button. Okay, activity. Cool, it's deploying. So I didn't auto deploy. Okay, let's follow along. It's gonna blow up on SQLite. You can't use SQLite on Heroku. And then we're gonna go fix it. Can't do SQLite. So we're gonna switch to Postgres for Heroku. This is the only trick. Okay, so if we go to Gemfile and like switch SQLite to PG, save, and bundle, it like dies because Replit doesn't have Postgres stuff. So what you can do is just we can leave SQLite for development mode. Here in Replit, we'll go down to group development. Actually, group development and test. We want our test to have SQLite too. I don't know why, but we'll paste SQLite down here, and we'll indent that just for fun. I wish this like did syntax highlighting. And then we'll take our PG gem, which is Postgres, and we'll go put it in a group that isn't here. Production do, and we'll put PG here, and we'll save this, and then we'll bundle without production. So that tells bundler like skip the production group. So our thing works. Let's see if our thing works. We refresh. Our thing works. But like when you're in production, the PG gem will be installed and not the SQLite gem. Okay? Let's add PG to production group for Heroku. Commit and push. Activity. Let's see how fast the internet plumbing works here. Hey, look at that. Building. Installing PG. So fun. Installing Rails. Cleaning up, running rake asset precompile. We got some warnings. No proc file detected using default stuff. Launching, we can add a proc file. It says deployed, so let's open it. And we're gonna get an error because the database isn't set up. It's gonna, we get an error on the pages that need a database. So over in Replit, we can't do this in Replit. We could probably like gem install Heroku and stuff. I've got Heroku installed here on my Heroku logs app. Hello Heroku Replit. Is this connected? Yes, it is. So now we can Heroku run Rails DB migrate app hello Heroku Replit. Couldn't find that app. I always put a W in hello for some reason. Running Rails DB migrate on that app. Okay. We created it, and now we refresh. It works. We're on Heroku, test, boom, back to to-dos. It worked. So we used Replit to push to GitHub, to push to Heroku. That's all. That was pretty easy.